absent from Yamayu. And this is going to be very fun. I honestly was looking forward to doing this for a minute, but I wanted to save it for like the holiday stream for you guys. Just like a little, it's the week of Christmas, so I wanted to make like something, make the next Yugioh profile deck special. So Little Uzi seems ideal for this one. So, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So, we'll quickly go over his specific deck. Some you will obviously recognize. And we'll be going over his side of things absent of Yamayu. And there is a difference if you are familiar with the manga and anime. So, we included a fusion. I feel naked without it when it comes to Yugi. So we got Gaia the Dragon Champion. Requires Gaia the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon. We got Yellow Gadget. When this card is normal or special summon, you can add one green gadget from your deck to your hand. We got Witch of the Black Forest. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one monster with 1500 or less defense points from your deck to your hand. Water Pond. If this card is added from your deck to your hand by card effect, you can special summon this card. Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior, cannot be normal summon or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by attributing one Alpha, the Magnet Warrior, Beta, and Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, from your hand and or field. You can choose this card, then target one Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, in your graveyard and special summon them. We have Silent Swordsman level 3. Negate the opponent's spell effects that target this card. During your standby phase, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, special summon one level 5 Silent Swordsman from your hand or deck. You can activate this effect the turn this card is summoned or flip face-up. Silent Swordsman level 5. Unaffected by your opponent's spell effects, during your next standby phase, after this card inflicts spell damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, special summon one Silent Swordsman level 7 from your hand or deck. Then Silent Swordsman level 7. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by Silent Swordsman level 5 and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Negate all spell effects on the field. We got Silent Magician level 4. Each time your opponent draws a card, place one spell counter on this card. This card gains 500 attack for each spell counter on it. During the standby phase of your next turn, after the 5th spell counter is placed on this card, you can send this face-up card with 5 spell counters on it to the graveyard. Special summon one Silent Magician level 8 from your hand or deck. Silent Magician level 8 cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by Silent Magician level 4 and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Unaffected by your opponent's spell effects. Red Gadget. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one yellow gadget from your deck to your hand. Marshmallow. After damage calculation, if this card was attacked and was face down at the start of the damage step, the attacking player takes 1,000 points of damage, cannot be destroyed by battle. Green Gadget. When this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add one red gadget from your deck to your hand. Ghidorah, the Dragon of Destruction. Cannot be special summoned. You can pay half your life points, destroy as many cards on the field as possible other than this card, and if you do, banish them. This card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed this way. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card was normal or flip, summon this turn, send it to the graveyard. attack for each dragon type monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Block Baron. You contribute this card, special summon in defense position a number of block tokens. Block type Earth level 4, 1000 attack, 1500 defense, equal to the number of turns this card has been face up on the field. These tokens cannot declare an attack. Got Block Golem. If all the monsters in your graveyard are Earth, you can tribute this card to target 2 level 4 or lower rock type monsters in your graveyard, except Block Golem. Special summon those targets, but their effects that activate on the field cannot be activated this turn. Summon Skull. A fiend with dark powers for confusing the enemy. Among the fiend type monsters, this monster boosts considerable force. Gamma, the Magnet Warrior. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma meld as one to form a powerful monster. Gaia, the Fierce Knight. A knight whose horse travels faster than the wind. His battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. Curse of Dragon. A wicked dragon that taps into dark forces to execute a powerful attack. Beta, the Magnet Warrior. And then we got Alpha, the Magnet Warrior. Same flavor text. Trap cards. Stronghold, the Moving Fortress. Special summon this card in defense position as an effect monster. Machine type Earth, level 4. Attack 0, defense 2000. This card is also still a trap card. While you control green, red, and yellow gadget, this card gains 3000 attack. Spellbinding Circle. Activate this card by targeting one monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack or change its battle position. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Soul Rope. When a monster you control is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, pay 1000 life points. Supposed to summon one level 4 monster from the deck. 7 Tools of the Bandit. When a trap card is activated, pay 1000 life points, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Clock of Destiny. Move the turn count forward by 1 turn. The turn in which this card is activated continues as normal. Nutrient Z. This card can only be activated during your opponent's damage step. During this turn, if you take battle damage of 2000 points or more, increase your life points by 4000 points before the damage is subtracted from your life points. Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster prepares an attack, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Magic Jammer. When a spell card is activated, discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Dust Tornado. Target 1 spell or trap card on your opponent controls, destroy that target, and you can set 1 spell or trap card from your hand. Swords of Revealing Light. Flip all monsters your opponent controls face up. This card remains on the field for 3 of your opponent's turns. While this card is face up on the field, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack. Spell Shattering Arrow. Destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Shard of Greed. Each time you draw cards from your normal draw in your draw phase, place 1 greed counter on this card. You can send this card with 2 or more greed counters to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. Premature Burial. Activate this card by paying 800 life points, then target 1 monster in your graveyard. Supposed to summon that target in attack position and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the equipped monster. Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Pulverization. You can summon 1 fusion monster from your active deck. Marshmallow is in your monster zone, your opponent cannot target monsters other than Marshmallow for attacks. Makiyu, the Magical Mist. Target one Summon Skull or Thunder type monster you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with defense less than or equal to the attack of that monster. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Level up. Send one face-up level monster you control to the graveyard. Supposed to summon one monster from your hand or deck that is listed in the sent monster's attacks, ignoring its summoning conditions. Level modulation. Your opponent draws two cards. Supposed to summon one level monster from your graveyard, ignoring the summoning conditions. The monster that was supposed to summon by this effect cannot attack nor activate or apply its effect this turn. Horn of the Unicorn. Your equipped monster gains 700 attack and defense. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, return it to the top of the deck. Graceful Charity. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Old Sarcophagus. Banish 1 card from your deck face up during your second standby phase after this card's activation. Add that card to your hand. Dark Hole. Destroy all monsters of the field. Card of Sanctity. Banish all other cards you control and in your hand, minimum 1 from each. Draw until you have 2 cards in your hand. And then Brain Control. Pay 800 life points and target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. Okay. Oh, I want to check something. Okay. Because I was worried, because I was thinking about Gaia the Dragon Champion. I was wondering, like, I got normal Gaia, not there's a different Gaia of the Dragon Champion. That's like an effect monster. I forgot what it does. I think it attacks your life points directly under certain circumstances, but it cannot be used as, which is weird. When you place it on the field, it is treated as the Fierce Knight, but for some reason, because I recall a long time ago when I tried fusion summoning while that card was on the field, it wouldn't work, so I had to swap it out. Okay. Let's play around with Little Yugioh. Now, if you ever, now I'm thinking about it, I want at some point to buy the, maybe I'll just do a gift for me, not necessarily on Christmas, but at some point, I gotta look it up to see how much it costs. I mean, I know you can look it up online, but the manga, and if you guys know like a good website I can read the Yugioh manga, but I want to buy I really want to buy the manga book, at least a couple of the manga Yugioh books to read, because I think it's 3 volumes until it actually goes into the duelist kingdom. I did not see that Chris virus trap Card is sanctity. I wish card is sanctity, or at least they do things because of the OP. But I wish they revitalize or but like change card is sanctity to match the anime because it works so much better that way. It's not exactly cheating if it benefits both parties. Because instead of banishing your cards just to draw 2 lots of cards, it does what the anime says it's supposed to do. Both players draw cards until they both have 2 cards in their hand. Hey Remy, how you doing, friend? Are you having a good night? Oh, Exo, you got like 2 different names? Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. This is a definite comeback. Quick question. I know you speak Spanish, and like I just was curious. Like, are you possibly from Mexico specifically, or are you in the States? But you don't have to answer. Yeah, I have to alternate it for different reason. How's that sound? Is that better? Yeah, I had to adjust my volume level for testing out something on my PlayStation, and I forgot to readjust it back. But thanks for letting me know. CTRLC. Don't know what that means. Okay. Control, I know it says Control C and Control V, but I just have a volume adjuster on the mic specifically so I can control the volume. I want to go against Mako. I'm just like I had Mako Tsunami on my mind. Oh, okay, it's not a problem. Okay. Just to get more monsters on the field. I knew he'll play Yumi. Got a surprise for you. So that's how you use Return to the Doom. Yeah, have you ever watched season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is kind of like very dark, which a lot of anime is dark, but this is like really dark. It's like little Yugi obviously is like a timid kid when you first meet him in the anime. It's no different from the manga, but it's just once he assembled the Millennium Puzzle, he's pretty much getting like, you know, possessed by, well, I wouldn't call it evil, but just very malicious alternate personality, which later we knew it to be his ancient Egyptian past life. And he's like Jigsaw. It's like, you know, it's not even just Yugi. It's like the Duel Monsters game. It's just any game that he plays in, which is kind of a neat idea by the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, to, you know, have a character be obsessed with games in general, not just card games. And if you saw like the Dungeons Dice Monsters arc in the anime, you learned that, you know, not only is good at Duel Monsters, he's like quick to learn. He's Yami Yugi is very quick to learn, but to an extent, like so is little Yugi. The fact that he's very quick with it and he's loved puzzles, obviously. So even though it took him a minute, he figured out how to assemble the Millennium Puzzle to in order to get the everything kicked off. But yeah, and if you ever watched like the Duelist Kingdom arc, it's all spoiler by the way. You get to peek inside. Oh yeah, you play the game. I'm like, okay, that's good, that's fine. Yeah, it was like a very interesting thing when I first saw that episode, because it was like Duelist Kingdom arc was like when it reaching this apex when like he's dueling against Pegasus, and he that mind shuffle thing was very clever. I love that. Was still probably to this day the most ingenious way of defeating an enemy. The fact that it was little Yugi, matter of fact, that came up with the idea, not Yami. So little Yugi, is very good in his own right, and the fact that if Maximilian Pegasus can just use his Millennium Eye to do whatever, what's stopping us from doing the same thing with our puzzle? We got magic too. Why don't we use it instead of just switching our personalities? We can just switch our minds, and then that way, because Pegasus can only read one mind at a time, and it's like, keep their mind separate. Like, okay, there's no point looking into Yami Yugi's mind because he doesn't know what little Yugi played prior to him, and they switch so fast he can't keep up. And it was just so good. But when you peeked inside little Yugi, or at least their mind in general, you see there's like a hallway, and it's like across from each other there's two rooms. One is playful. That's why we got this. His deck is built this way. Reminiscence. It shows little Yugi's innocence. It represents his innocence. It's like there's toys, and it's like very playful room. But then the opposite of the room was more dark and it's like ancient. So representing Yami Yugi's mind. And it's like that's why when at the end of the Duel Monsters series, you see when like little Yugi, when he built his deck, it represents his overall growth. That's why you got level monsters in it. It represents his growth from level 3 Yugi up to a level 7 Yugi that we know now to the end of the series, because he grew eventually outside of Yami Yugi, and that's the whole purpose of the final duel. It represents that if Yugi beat Yami, it shows that he does not no longer He no longer needs Yami Yugi as a crutch in a sense. He's progressed in his own man, and it's kind of in a way that like a kid and his parents is like more often than not. You play Pokemon. Yeah, I play Pokemon too, and if you watch my YouTube channel, Talkative Carl, same name. If you watch my YouTube channel, I got Pokemon Sword walkthrough on the channel. You can watch that too. But eventually, some point in the new year, probably at the end of January into February, I will be playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch. I played it before, but at the time it didn't have like live commentary, and I want live commentary because there's so much I want to talk about that game. I love that game, so look forward to that in the new year. But anyway, yeah, I always thought it was so cool that final face off here. It was so cool and like great storytelling, and like one of my favorite storytelling in anime is like a complete arc. I mean, it has some, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, is not wrought with filler, but it was yeah, I mean, it was new, and it's like trying to gain its footing. It hit its stride when you got to Battle City, and it started to play more or less how the game actually works instead of making it up on the fly sometimes in Duel Monsters, which a lot of people, think that was annoying, but still entertaining at the end of the day. Okay. I'll leave that in my hand just in case I need a backup monster. Brawlhalla, I do not know what that is, but I'll check it out. And it wasn't until this little episode, after so many years, every time I watch this, I learn a bit more that even though, it's like Super Smash, but with different characters and okay, so it's kind of like that Mugen thing I heard about. So yeah, I understand. Oh boy. He better not have that magic card that allows him to summon immediately, that blue eyes. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, when Yamayugi met up with Seto Kaiba and fought on top of Duelist Kingdom's castle, and Seto, threatened to pretty much commit suicide, which was heavy for an anime. It was like when I first saw it, and a lot of people agree, especially who watched that show. It's like, okay, dang, bro, it's like, it's just a card game. I know you want to get your little brother, but my God, he's like literally, wouldn't hesitate to throw himself off that roof. Well, at least not throw himself, but allow the shockwave from the destroyed monster to knock him off and die, because he couldn't be bothered to live with himself if something happened to his little brother, which I understand. But wow, that was intense. If you watched Little Karibo on YouTube, and it's pretty much like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, is very hilarious. I highly recommend watching it. He commented on it like, holy crap, dude, it's just a card game. But and just like in the manga, Yamayugi, and in the episode when he dueled against Raphael and the Waking of the Dragons arc, Yamayugi won't hesitate to win at all costs, especially when he's dueling for someone he cares about. And just like in the manga, he is ruthless with any game when it comes to, it's like Jigsaw from the Saw movies in a way. He loves games and he loves penalizing people for like cheating, and it's like he pretty much like either send you to hell or put you in a coma or something like that. So it's intense, and they downplay it for the anime, but you still see the remnants of that. And thanks to little Yugi, in his part, he needs to be there to hold Yami Yugi in check. When he goes too far, it's kind of like with Lois Lane and Superman. Lois Lane and even like his, Superman's parents, they hold him in check. They check him anytime he needs to be checked. And Batman too. It's like you need that anchor. And little Yugi is Yami Yugi's anchor, because without him, he won't hesitate to go off the rails and risk the livelihood of an opponent. And he's an honorable duelist, but if he has to, he won't hesitate to take you out, which is intense. And it's something I learned after a while, especially in a lot of later episodes, which is and yeah. So little Yugi just like a vessel along for the ride. It's not like Venom or anything like that and Eddie Brock. This is little Yugi steps in if he has to, and in Awakening of the Dragons, he steps up to, and it's the first time he actually steps up to Yami Yugi and let him know to check himself, because you know what you want to do. You need to forgive yourself, but acknowledge the fact that you need to work on with your conscience, and learn to hold yourself responsible. Make sure you don't take things too far, because that's when people get hurt. And it's and Yami Yugi used to be a living being before he died eventually in ancient Egypt. And it's and he showed moments of, and he does care, obviously, but when it comes to games or even duel monsters in general, if he has to, he will, he doesn't want to, but if he has to, but that's when you come in no, we don't do that. That's not how things work here. So I always thought that was cool. Hope it's not a trap card. And anybody who's probably gonna watch this in the future, once this episode is on, I mean not episode, but this video is on YouTube, I'd like to know what you guys think of little Yugi and his progression throughout the series. Him as a character separate from Yami Yugi, what you like about him. Gold sarcophagus. this plate, you know, when they actually made this in the card, this is like a quintessential thing, because this is the exact case that he kept like the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle at the beginning of the series, and well, actually throughout the series, because he also kept his deck in there too. You know, during the final episode of the. Oh God, I forgot about the freaking thing. I was so excited to use that. Forgot about my own little effect. No magic cards whatsoever. Dang it. And I will be playing some Assassin's Creed Valhalla right after this, and then end the stream for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's already tomorrow at this point, but some point in the afternoon on Christmas Eve, I will be streaming a bunch more videos back to Cyberpunk and some Darksiders too. So if you follow me on Twitter, which is Talkative Carl on Twitter, if you have Twitter, I'll announce when I'm exactly going to be streaming, so you can follow me along. Might end up losing a couple of times. I'm going to give it at least a couple of tries until I win. Dark Magician Girl. Nuts. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, nuts. Ah, nuts. Yeah. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Yeah, there's no way. I don't have the right cards to do anything. As soon as his next turn hit, like it won't be a good time. I might hold off on Assassin's Creed until some point on Christmas Eve, and it's getting kind of late right now. Crab baskets. Crab baskets. Shoot. Let's try again. Son of a gun. I was about to say, if he summon Skull, because I'll be screwed off the yin yang. Oh, by the way, I'm also, speaking of Summon Skull, I'm also playing, like, since I'm gonna be doing like review videos in the new year, Happy holidays to you, man. You take it easy. And just quickly, I just want to let you know, like in the new year, I will be doing not only review videos, but I plan on doing like a history of video on certain characters and shows like Pokemon. And if you ever watched the TV show Chaotic, I'll be doing like history of videos for those in the new year. But I just gotta make sure I get some stuff set up first to make sure it's proper. All right, take it easy. Have a good night. That's okay. We're nearly done for tonight. Too bad I wasn't able to summon Valkyrian, but maybe in a future Yu-Gi-Oh video I would. Alright, and that was little Yugi and his deck. In the first week of January, I will be doing like a new video for a new deck profile. It's gonna be another Zexal character. I think it's Vectrix. I think it's gonna be Vectrix. So look forward to that. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Hope everybody will have a happy holidays. Be safe, be merry, and I will see you all next time.